watch Joe's dog. Bunny, lick up the entire show.
No, she's not. If you look, she was just licking. We're done kissing. Nope. There's like a timeline with that. Like when your dog licks, seriously. Like any animal, probably except for cats, because cats aren't like really affectionate.
Cats aren't affectionate?
Yours are. Mine's not.
Okay. I was like, I have three special,
I'll speak for my
super affectionate, like to the point of annoyance.
I'll speak for my borderline homeless asshole cat. Not yours.
Just.
But there's that timeline, like what she's doing now. Like, oh yeah, she's all nibbling her tail, whatever. No, she was just, leg up.
Oh yeah.
And it's like at least a half hour, maybe 45-minute wait, and she's got to drink. I have to see her drinking water or something. It's like, okay, you brushed your teeth.
Well, I'm 3D. That's Joseph Green.
Hi.
Jefferson is not here. We don't know why, but he didn't let us know. So we have Bunny, the dog, filling in for Jefferson.
She's better.
Maybe a little. But he's got Transformers. She doesn't.
You're fucked, Bunny.
I sent you that picture of the giant Optimus. That
I told you that dream that
potentially
I had.
matched the dream you had. Yeah,
Potentially.
Nailed it.
Totally. That's why I went, whoa.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, no way. Like that was just flipping through one of my feeds this morning.
Transformer.
Like that's I didn't. Yeah. Well, the Facebook. I'm in Transformer Facebook groups and stuff.
Of course.
Yeah. Like it's not a surprise.
Of course. You should make an Optimus specific one. Or has that already been nerded?
I don't know. For me, I'm not super obsessed with the Optimus. I like to see them all, see what's out there, and so no, I don't know if there was
the crown jewel in the Transformer crown.
I don't know. He may not be the crown jewel in a lot of the other ones are actually worth more because they were rare, more rare,
right,
rarer,
yeah,
rarer,
but they weren't better.
In many ways, some of them actually are better. Optimus is kind of there's some weak points, and in the Optimus,
the wheels fall off.
The legs break off. Yeah,
that could be a problem in battle.
I have my Optimus. Actually, the leg is broken. My real Optimus, the leg is broken.
What happened to Optimus? There was an anomaly.
Yeah, it's just shitty plastic, and yeah. So my 1983 whatever Optimus Prime G1, yeah, the leg is broke. Everything else is kind of there. So it is what it is. It's but I'm not paying astronomical prices right now for a not broken one. I've got too many to move, but again, this potentially is the last show in this house. If we accelerate to
the
potentially
Upper East Side of New York City.
Well, even if we close this coming Monday,
I'm gonna like broadcasting from the penthouse though, instead of because you're on like the second to the top.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah. We'll definitely have the full skyline.
Yeah,
it's in the summer. We'll see the sunset through the windows because it's windows wrap around. It'll be nice. We won't have to worry about this stage curtain and stuff behind us that is working very nice this evening. I threw the curtain back up to make it a little bit more pleasant. Not the guitars in the background are bad, but there's all shit. Yeah,
reset
she's still
the
going.
Clock.
She's still going at it.
Yeah.
No Carlisle, no Jefferson. Carlisle, Carrie.
Oh yeah.
Look her up.
I got it to Jefferson's job.
Oh, make sure. Well,
I forgot.
If Carlisle's here and responding, that means things and stuff are working. But yeah, no Jefferson. We don't know why. It is what it is.
I'm having Jewish laser eye surgery. That's funny. I love the Jewish laser. I think it's just great.
I'm not familiar with the Jewish laser, but that's okay.
That's because it's new.
No, it's a new thing.
It's brand new. Yeah, somebody made it up, and they're in politics or something. And oh my God, fucking rookie, turn your
proof
phone
that it
down.
Works.
Yeah,
that wasn't that bad of a delay either.
Yeah, Marjorie or whatever. I think her name is Green with an E, like my name.
Yep.
We're not related. Yeah, she said something along the lines of like Jewish-based laser is altering the planet, which I mean, What else is a space laser supposed to do? First of all,
But I didn't know.
like that's
there
news.
were space laser specific.
Oh, your little star, David.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
talking godlike shit. It was-
I don't know. Use your imagination. She did.
yeah, that's
let's go with
that's
that.
like, where were you going with that, Miss Green? Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Green with an E. You got some Jew in you somewhere, bud. Mm-hmm.
I think everybody at this point.
I'm lucky enough. Anyway.
At this point, I'm pretty sure everybody has a little bit of everything. You know, unless you're from a completely different country that's been isolated, and then you just come to America and become an American.
Oh,
yeah,
you mean like
may
a
be
tribe thing?
Oh.
Like not even country, like aboriginal, like
sure,
an
yeah,
Aboriginal,
yeah,
like Amazon.
yeah,
type.
like completely remote. You've got a little bit of something in you. Everybody at this point does. It's just everybody's banged everybody. It is what
It's a
it
nice
is.
way to put it.
Yeah, it's the simplest thing to.
Genghis was a lovemaker.
It's everybody's banged everybody at this point. Like, you know, they're just
By candlelight, because that's
Mhm.
all they had.
that candle lasted days. It lasted days. They banged everybody they could.
Wow, too far. Did she put up a fight? Remember
No, she was
from
born.
Grease. That line from Grease. Did she put up a fight?
fight?
It's like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Easy, easy.
take it easy.
No, she liked it too.
Yeah, we went to the beach. Jeez.
It was
we didn't
a
go
gentleman,
Yeah,
dickhead.
it wasn't snorkeling in Aruba. Ladies, don't go snorkeling in Aruba. I don't know if you've heard. Don't do it.
Who died there that I'm not.
Everybody that goes
Oh,
snorkeling in
it's
Aruba.
just
Yeah.
it's like a black hole of or a Bermuda Triangle of people disappearing and dying, or not disappearing, just dying.
Due to their rather loose enforcement investigative skills of murder.
Okay.
Aruba is kind of a... Don't go there on a date.
If you're gonna off
I
somebody,
would never go there. I would
if
just
you're
be
gonna off
paranoid.
somebody, that's the place to go because
I would just be paranoid. Like, what if they just like literally? What if they just like accidentally fell off the balcony or something? Like, but it's in Aruba.
So nothing happens. They just scoop the body up and call it a day.
No, they'd be like, "Oh, yeah, Joe's a great comedian. Fucking chucked her off a balcony." And be like, "No, she was drinking. She fell off. I was downstairs at the pool. Like, I didn't know."
I was taking a shit, bro.
If it's in Aruba, you're done, son.
Oh, they're super strict.
No, it's just no. They're not
You
strict.
just said
Everybody
you're
gets
done.
away with it.
Okay, you just said you're done.
Oh, socially, it's like, oh, you murdered her. But because everyone in Aruba,
Get me all confused.
they get away with it.
The Aruba complex is what happens.
The Aruba complex.
Yeah. They get away with it, but everyone hates them because they
I
know
would-
they actually did it.
I wouldn't go there single. Nope. Somebody's gonna trip on a fucking squid, and I'll get blamed for it. Nope.
Because that's what happens often is people tripping on squids.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's like, oh,
Sounded fun.
do you see those often on land? It's not like jellyfish washing ashore. 'Cause that happens a lot, and then people play with them, and then that's stupid.
Well, it depends, but yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when I found the first glowing jellyfish out in Cape, it was like
Yeah, yeah.
midnight. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
picked it up. And I didn't know. And then I went, oh, because I didn't know what it was in the water, and I picked it up, and all the tentacles
Yeah,
were
yeah.
down in
Uh-huh.
between my fingers, and it just like lightning. It was so
Yeah.
cool looking because they're bioluminescent.
Yeah, that
And
had
that's
to be
when I went,
amazing looking.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I realized what I was holding and just
Yeah, you got lucky
and
there.
went right to the phone over because I'm in the middle of fucking. No, I mean it was like a mile from the nearest house. I was in this little preserve in the Cape. Like, yeah, no one can hear you scream. I was in the middle of nowhere,
No one can hear a jellyfish.
like a
killing
mile
you.
from the nearest like light of any kind,
Wow.
like street light. And so I went to the phone, Googled glowing jellyfish Cape Cod because I want to know, were they venomous? Was I stung? Because
Yeah.
it was in my head. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, I'm feeling something. I wasn't.
Yeah, no.
It was all in my head, and I walked.
It was just the weird feeling
I didn't
holding a
run.
jellyfish.
Yeah, I didn't run. I walked to the
Yeah.
lifeguards
Keep your
because I
heart
was.
rate down.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
I was doing all that fun stuff,
Uh-huh.
and then I found out.
I'm surprised you didn't put a tourniquet around, around
I
your elbow.
googled. Yeah, no, I googled it, and it turns out they're non-stinging. So I spent the
Nice.
rest of that August night catching them with my hat and my hands. They didn't sting.
Well,
It was great. So if anybody listening ever gets the chance to go do that,
you see glowing
Do it.
jellyfish
at night.
at night.
During the day,
Well,
don't fuck with the jellyfish.
Well, if you see a
even
glowing
at
jellyfish-
night, some glow and do sting.
Yeah, if you see one during the day, stay away. At night, play all night.
I
don't have another word for the rhyme there, but yeah.
super lucky because I was irritated because I'm walking along the beach and I kept seeing these like flashes, like in the sand, like what the fuck? And I look.
What are the chances not only would you have been stung, but would you have had some type of allergic reaction?
Oh, it's a jellyfish.
Well,
Everyone's allergic to that.
I know,
Yeah.
but there's a pain threshold. But knowing what you're allergic to, I know it's not a mollusk, but I'm curious if that would have double fucked you. Like, what?
I would put that in the yes category.
Okay, probably.
Yeah, I think, yeah, most likely.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was some extenuating circumstances in addition to the initial reaction
Yeah. No. Everyone's
to
heard.
venom
Yeah, everyone's heard my
or whatever
Well,
they have.
Bill's jellyfish story from months ago, so we don't need to revisit that. But yeah, that motherfucker dove headfirst into a school of jellyfish. Yep.
Yeah, I got dumb lucky.
Yeah,
Had a great night.
He did not.
Went back the next night. They were gone. They head up to New Zealand or some shit.
It's a long trek from the Cape of Cod.
Well, they come from South America. It's the glowing jellyfish. People track it.
They just follow the jet stream.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
shore. Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
And they just kind of just move through the water.
Well, it's,
And I had a little snorkel thing in the car, so you put on a little mask, and they're like, when in the water, there's these beautiful, big, glowing blooms and all the tentacles and stuff. It's really nice. Anyway, comedy show.
yeah, I was like, neat stuff there. You got anything funny to say about jellyfish? Now is the time. And the ringer bell is on the top of that first stand there,
Yeah,
or the triangle.
That's fine.
Yeah, so if I can see the
I heard it in my head already. Yeah. Ding. Yeah.
Jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish. Actually, a fun song by who is now known by Die Antwoord. I can't remember what jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish.
They're fucking crazy, those people.
They're fun people. They gotta be.
You know, I mean, it's what makes them so likable.
Yeah, a little crazy. There's nothing wrong with a little crazy.
They're not harmful.
I think they've toned down in their potentially harmful state. Back
Harmful,
in the day,
controversial or harmful?
harmful,
There's a difference.
desperate harmful.
Like they beat people up.
They would do whatever they had to do to survive. They're not from the greatest places of South Africa, if you will. So they've
Wow, I didn't even know they had those.
white people in South Africa.
No, greatest places.
Oh,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have some awesome
They
stuff.
weren't-
I'm just not
they weren't-
super literate about that, so I shouldn't. I don't know. Have
jellyfish and peanut butter. That sounds kind of disgusting.
strawberry jellyfish.
But I am
seedless?
I am
Oh
gonna
my God.
I am gonna segue to
Raspberry
something.
jellyfish
Yeah,
seedless.
that is very close to Joe and I, my heart. The Melba sauce.
Oh,
Okay, so
marinara. Yeah, I want your ketchup on
my fucking mozzarella sticks.
Yeah,
Give me the Melba sauce, you fucking
every
yeah.
time.
So knowing the snowstorm was going to come in, we ordered pizza and wings from Paisans, and
Stop killing the buffalo for their wings.
and I know. Thanks, AOC. And I specifically requested 2 things of Melba sauce because I know I like it. You like it. I like it more on well, I like it on mozzarella sticks, but I think on pizza it's out fantastic as well. But I knew my wife would like it, and I knew she would think it was weird at first, but she would try it.
Kind of like anal. Sorry, I had that was too easy. Come on, dude. That was a
little bit
softball.
different.
That was
Yeah, a little bit different there. Yeah, but
without the Melba.
yeah,
It gets sticky.
Yeah, it does. It's great at the start, but then it just
Joseph,
gets in the
cut the
way.
shit.
Yeah,
All right,
you got to shower after. It's not an easy clean up and go to bed. You got to shower. Your ass cheeks stay stuck together. Anywho,
Whipped cream. Shit goes,
yeah, it's kind of
goes sour
annoying.
faster than
It's
a banana
annoying.
peel.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
not the greatest. Anywho,
Yeah, whipped cream screaming body heat.
Yeah, nothing like making
Only
things
in the movies.
curdle faster. Whipped cream with body heat. So she is now a big fan of the Melba sauce and pizza. She's like,
Oh, I was like,
no, of the anal. No, not of that, of the Melba sauce. Comedy show.
Steer away from the
comedy
rocks.
show. Yeah. So, yeah. Big fan of the Melba on the. We had a pepperoni pizza, and yeah,
The Melba and the pepperoni.
Yeah.
And there's
yeah.
chocolate peanut butter kind of thing.
Yeah, she was like, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and yeah, no. And then we tried having our son, yeah, not the anal again, dickhead.
You didn't even have to say.
Just the laugh, is the anal laugh. Then we then tried to have our son try it, and he's so anti fucking trying anything that's awesome. Even if we expressed or explained to him that it's like candy, like it's like candy. It's just candy. Like put it on anything, it makes it sweet and awesome.
But what if you leave him alone with it for a minute or two?
No, there's nothing. If his mind is set to no at that point, he
No
won't,
means no.
He won't try it on its own. The only way he will try it is literally if I don't give him an alternative. And I try not to be a complete
Dun, dun,
dick.
dun.
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna eat that.
Or,
Like,
we're taking you skiing again.
Especially things, only things that I know he actually likes. He just doesn't want to eat them because he wants to get dessert. Like, he likes celery. He likes little baby carrots. So we'll put some on his plate for dinner with, some other stuff. And he'll eat the meats and whatever, and then he won't eat his vegetables, but we know he likes them. Like, can I be done? I'm like, no.
Can I be done?
Can I be done? Yeah, that's his,
I like that.
please.
Yeah.
No.
I like that.
Eat
That's
your
nice.
eat
Nice.
what's on your plate. But it's things that I know he does eat. I don't force him on new things, even though we tried to remind him yesterday during the whole conversation that he used to eat calamari.
I don't want to eat new things. Listen, son. One day you're gonna have a girl.
Yeah, you are gonna need.
All right, you're
to
gonna
learn.
need to try new stuff.
Yeah.
He'll write a song about it when he's 21. Be a rock star. My dad taught me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It'll be the Cunnilingus song.
No. That's,
Sorry.
so yeah, that's the conversation there.
Then I added a little.
Jellyfish.
Ding.
Back to jellyfish. Yeah, no. It's been a weird week.
It's a weird perspective to have. Jewish lasers.
Yeah, I don't where do you even come up with? I mean, if they're thinking like, okay,
I think she's from the Midwest, so it might be the meth talk.
so when you said that, my first thought went, you know what the iron
Space laser.
well, you know what the Iron Dome is? So in Israel, somewhere,
The
there's
defense system.
the defense system.
Oh yes.
the
Okay.
Iron
Yes.
Dome.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. We are familiar with that.
So that is laser technology
Our citizens.
to seek the object, and then high caliber rounds at high accelerated rate, destroying missiles and mortars and shit that are flying towards their country.
Like, remember the last Starfighter?
Yeah, that defense system is amazing. It really is, and they got
Way
them
ahead of its time, that movie.
carriers.
That movie was way ahead of its time.
Like everyone was just dead one fucking move. So if she's trying to reference that, and then a alternative, like the same thing but coming from space. We've got Jewish iron domes. We're gonna have Jewish iron or space lasers zapping shit now. I'm like,
Wow, that is a spot-on impression of her. That was amazing.
never heard the woman in my life. I nailed it.
I was about to look over my shoulder. Like, is she here?
I think you're lying, and I don't like it.
I've actually never heard her
Yeah,
voice.
I've never heard
her voice.
I've never heard her voice either.
And, if I do, it will be against my will.
Jewish space lasers.
Or some coincidence.
She sounds like Matlock. I don't know. That's just how she sounds.
He's solving the crime.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was the
Jewish space
lasers. Really, Paul?
Uh-huh.
Get back to painting the fence. You and your store-bought shoes. Boy.
Wow. Wow, the tangents we take brought Matlock into the picture.
No, it's better than Murder, She Wrote. She was a badger.
Yeah,
she was a
just,
badger.
Yeah, I didn't like that. She was
Passive aggressive. Yeah, very passive aggressive. But she had that was the target demographic.
Yeah, Matlock just figured it out. He's like, well, this guy is a dumbass and just covers trails and glove didn't fit. What not?
You've actually seen an episode?
I was obsessed with Matlock as a child.
I've never actually even seen
Yeah, I was obsessed with Matlock. I wouldn't say obsessed, but it was like during whatever day and time it was on, there wasn't shit on TV.
Cheers wasn't on?
It just whatever was on, I just didn't get it. And then one time I watched one episode of Matlock, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of murder mystery kind of shit with this old guy who's kind of tricky, he's kind of slick, he's got some swag, yo."
There's like 10 houses in the whole town.
Yeah, and then no, it's much larger than that. And then it was like after I watched a lot of it, it was years later because this was early and there was barely any internet. That I found out it
Matlock was pre-internet because he didn't Google shit.
Yeah, this was like 92, 93. There was barely anything. I didn't have it at least. And then come to find out who Andy Griffith is and his legacy, I was like, well, no shit. No wonder I liked him. He's seasoned. This guy is like, he's been around the block. He's fucking awesome. So yeah, it was a fun show.
Leslie Nielsen, I'll tell you that.
I don't know.
Fight me.
Fight me over this. Folks, what do you think? Leslie Nielsen or Andy Griffith in a cage match?
I can't even believe we're still friends.
Andy Griffith, yeah. Matlock. Yeah, I think that was like the only real oddball show I watched as a kid. Like everything else was pretty, like, early. Did you watch USA Cartoon Network?
Oh, yeah, of course.
That growing up. And then, of course, the Saturday morning cartoons. That's what, introduced me to Transformers, obviously. But TV show-wise...
Saturday morning vegetative state time.
Oh, yeah. It was either cartoons, but the cartoons didn't start until a little bit later, like almost like 8 o'clock, like the
Since
good ones.
It's confession time.
Yeah.
I liked Gummy Bears.
Fuck yeah. Here and there and everywhere.
Yep. Bouncing all around.
Yep. DuckTales. Yeah, all that whole block also introduced me to, and I didn't like go buy any toys. I was a little bit older than the demographic, but it was the only thing on TV when I'd get home from school, and I was home by myself for a while. Was Power Rangers. Which was, it got to the bot thing, so there was kind of a draw since I'm a Transformers fan, and they are robots and they fight, and it was kind of cool. But I mean, how hinky and corny it was. But for whatever reason, I was just like, it was. I dug it.
Was there a white Power Ranger?
At one point, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't a regular, but it was like, yeah.
So yellow power, red power, and then he said.
Well, he said, well, there was a black power. So don't forget that guy.
There's big differences.
Yeah. Well, it was White Ranger. It was the Rangers.
All right,
Rangers.
cool.
So
okay.
they just run around going power.
Okay, so they were creative and wrote around. Okay, great.
Yeah,
that's
possibly
good.
But the fun part to know of the show, when you watch the American version and you see all the fight scenes, those aren't even close to the actors. Those are the Asian actors, and they only dubbed in the American actors during the non-fight scenes.
The Daft Punk.
Yeah, so they didn't even get to fight. They just acted.
Well, that's nice. They didn't have to learn lines. They didn't have to learn lines and shit.
Well, they didn't have to learn how to fight. They had to learn the lines, and then like make the motions and shit when they formed. But
and then they had the stand-ins that knew how to do that,
which was already pre-recorded 2 years, 3 years prior, because it was already out in different demographics in parts of Asia.
Parts of Asia. That's big. Asia's pretty big.
Only parts though.
Really
only parts have TV and stuff. So. It's a very different.
That's probably
Asia's.
The same goes for everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's so vague but specific. So I'm rolling tonight. Vague but specific.
Oh my gosh.
Not giving a fuck.
Because I don't have a TV and I don't even live in India, which is Asia.
Man, I need to test these TVs. I got a couple TVs back there. If one of them works, it's yours.
Mine?
Yeah, if you want.
Is it one of the heavy? Big
one of them I know works, but it's a 40-inch plasma.
What does that mean?
It's big, thick, and it's old. and super heavy for what it is. Like
Plasma, Jewish plasma space
Jewish
laser.
plasma space laser, and it has
Plasma beam.
a 2x4,
Plasminsky.
a 2x4 and wood screw built stand. Because when I got it, it didn't have a stand, so I built something hinky just to keep it upright.
You got to give yourself more credit.
And it works.
You're not very hinky.
I don't know. I've used hinky twice this show.
You don't make a
and I
lot
have
of
to
janky
stop.
stuff.
No, it's pretty. I mean, it's literally two 2x4s and then a couple uprights that are just screwed to it, just literally to keep it upright. That's all I needed it to do.
All right.
It was part of the original flight simulator for going way back.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That
So
was for
it's
Carlisle
heavy.
Carey there.
So what was the other TV?
It's probably a 46-inch something. It's not as heavy. It's manageable. But, I mean, it's not that the plasma is super heavy for two people. It's got handles on it. For two people, it's a piece of cake. But I ended up having to move it around
What about for
myself.
one person that isn't a pussy?
He'd still be angry. It's weird and awkward.
All right.
Yeah. It's weird and awkward. That's the thing.
I bet you $1 I don't get angry at moving a television.
If you want it, it's yours. Because I'm going to put it on
I'll take
Craigslist.
your $1 or the TV?
The $1? I didn't say dollar. It's like if you want it, it's yours.
I don't know if I can deal with the TV.
You want it, it's yours because it's going on. It's going on something for free soon.
I don't want to cancel plans because I get rehooked on Jeopardy. This is the thing with the TV. Like I you know, it's like AA.
Well,
You know, kind of
you don't
with
have to
television.
get cable.
I didn't have that.
No, yeah, you're stuck on PBS.
Oh, yeah,
You were-
PBS.
yeah,
I
that
got
was-
so pissed I wanted to punch Ken Burns in the face, and I like him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good guy.
So the TV, I was like, I'm poisoning my brain.
Yeah, take the TV. Get the fuck out of my house. It's got to go. Potentially the last show in this house. Potentially.
We have to save the arts and the environment and take care of things. And I'm Ken Bridge. I want to grab him by his little fucking pencil neck. And just,
Shut the fuck up!
yes, you're so cute. I just want to fucking bite you, man. I just want to bite you.
Just poke you in the eye. Just one.
I don't want to hurt him. I just want to bite him.
I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to bite him.
Yeah, because he's fucking cute.
That's like you want to go pinch his cheeks. You don't want to bite the motherfucker.
It's like a puppy, you know. You just want to fucking
Yeah,
bite him, you
just a
know.
little nibble. Ah, you're so good.
Yeah, I love it.
Not break skin, but show him just.
Just let him know.
Man, you're
You just
into
let him know.
You're into some freaky shit. Learning things about you I didn't know.
I don't like trying new things. Well, when puberty hits, that shit's gonna change.
Just checking on things, making sure. Ding!
How are things? Oh wow,
Things are working.
red curtain.
I don't know who's still here, but the red curtain looks kind of nice.
Yeah.
I was happy I threw that back up. I was like, there's no reason because for the majority of this week, that edge of the curtain has been here, tunneling the heat to me when I'm at work all day.
Nice. You got your own little Chernobyl
Yeah.
HVAC system going here.
Because if you're not
All the
familiar in the
radiation will go
Northeast,
through here.
Yeah.
Sure. Right past the sheet.
yeah, if you're not familiar with any place in the Northeast, we've gotten a lot of snow and it's fucking cold. And I'm in a basement on a penthouse building. That's what yeah.
It's a great curtain. It's actually a green tarp.
It's the most
Like, it's-
awesomest curtain ever.
Can you change it to the beach? Because I want to be on the beach.
You want to be on the beach?
Yeah, with my dog, and you know, you like pina coladas and taking walks in the rains. I got you, puppy. I got you good that time, huh?
No, but I got some some of that.
That's perfect.
It's so
That's
perfect.
actually perfect right there. You're going to ruin it. Guy's got oppositional disorder. I like it. Gone.
Yeah. It's covering everything. Fuck off.
I liked that it was the. Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
You want-
I thought something like a pipe broke or something. Oh no.
Booking a family vacation
Oh,
in the
of course we gotta
Vrbo
watch
means
the
leaving
ad
all the
first.
craziness behind.
What the fuck?
Well, maybe not all of it. Crazy feels good when it has room to spread out in a vacation home on the beach.
Does it? Does
Crazy
it,
does feel good.
It's
Does
private.
crazy feel good?
Especially when the
just
voices in
feels
your
like
head start agreeing.
Vacation.
That's the best.
Where your family
all
can
the
get
voices
away
in your head start
together.
going, yep, this is the way.
A beach
this
home
is
of your
good
own.
today.
That's perfectly
It's like finding a
not
red
your
feather
own.
in a parking lot. Lets you know you're going in the right direction. You got to watch these signs. Pay attention to the universe and the cosmos.
If this beach fucking shit doesn't load, I'm gonna be pissed.
That commercial annoyed me. That's why I talked over that in my little philosophy.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Did you know that we don't have to do this?
If you have a roof leak, visible roof
Fuck.
deterioration, or potential water damage, you may qualify
Fuck
for
off.
help through this program, even if you could afford to pay cash
You
for a
can't
new
turn it
roof.
off.
But don't wait.
You block.
There you go. Oh, that was really aggressive. Even though I turned it off, it was still going. So,
Well, timeshare people are like that. Why? Look at that. There's one palm tree that's like going to fall into the ocean. Why wouldn't you want to buy a piece of property there? It's beautiful. It's actually really nice. Except you're like 6 feet from infinity water.
we're trying this one more time.
I like
Oh,
mountains.
there we
I
go.
like mountains. I mean, the beach is beautiful. I like mountains. Mountains are
There we
nice.
go. There's your beach, Joe. Oh, of course. What the fuck is this ad shit?
Who cares?
Can't waste that.
Who gives a shit? I'm on the beach, man. It's all good. I lead with my left leg when I surf. I can go righty, but I prefer lefty.
I don't think I can mute the audio.
Really? Because
Yeah.
this isn't going to make anyone want to pee.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going through my head right now. Like, you motherfuckers. Like, why can't I mute the
Let's just
audio?
go back to the red curtain of... I'm just going to call it the French curtain.
Yeah, and then I got to delete this? I can't even... Oh, my God.
So, comedy.
All right, there we go. Figured that out so I can at least turn it on and off at will. There we go. If we want to pee, that's the pee button. Turn it off, back to the
Seriously.
curtains. At least I got it set up for later. I can just push the pee button. Some seagulls watching you pee.
They're assholes. The
Seagulls,
sky-
are,
they're
seagulls
sky-
are dickheads.
Yeah, they're sky rats.
They're super dickheads. Sky rats. Yeah, they are. Way worse than a rat, though. Wait, a rat's not going to run up to you and take
Rats
your shit.
don't descend from the sky and
Yeah,
steal
take
your
your
fucking
shit.
curly fries.
Right, or your firstborn. Like, they'll grab anything they think is
I'm gonna stick
appealing.
with curly fries because I'm not gonna complain about
Curly
the other
fries, Big Mac, whatever. They will fucking grab that shit and run. Watch them grab an entire fucking Big Mac and just fly away.
One. Oh my god, my baby!
Well, yeah,
Yeah, it's taken after your mom anyway.
it's probably happening. The next Bond weapon, the P button. Mhm. That's
just shit,
yeah.
just, and they just piss in front of all their buddies. They're like, I'm tougher
Yeah.
than you, Mr. Bond, and he just makes them piss
Yeah.
themselves.
That's right next to the other button, the brown note. You know,
Right.
you have a choice whether you hit the P button or you hit the brown note.
like
and
the-
they
I like
just
the
shit
piss one,
themselves.
where
Yeah,
he's,
you just wet
Mr.
yourself.
Bond, I'm going to kill you. And they just, you just hear water hitting canvas. You know?
Yeah.
Not so tough,
Drip,
are
drip,
you
drip.
now, are you? Hit the P button. Boss, you really just pissed yourself? I wasn't afraid. It was a trick. I don't know, boss. I don't think.
How does it feel to be 42 and pissing yourself for the third time this week? Only one was
It's
my fault.
again.
Yeah, only one was my fault.
Hits it again. Feeling dehydrated. Would you like some water? Yeah, he's not gonna be able to have minions and be like, "Hey, do you ever work for, Dr. Yellowbutts?" You'd be like, "Yeah, the guy that pisses himself all the time. Yeah, I quit in a day. He's trying to take on Bond."
Dude, wasn't
He's
that he pees? It's just his piss smelled. It's stinky pee. I had to go.
I think it's the asparagus diet. Just makes me clean his shower. Oh,
Like, I don't eat a lot of asparagus, but every once in a while, it's like, wow, why is that one so much potent, like more pungent? What did I eat? You ever think, like, I get curious. Like, man, when things didn't change in your body, and like, what did I do? What did I eat?
Why do I have
interesting.
one tit all of a sudden?
Yeah, what the fuck happened to me?
What the- you didn't say no.
Shit happens. I don't know.
Improv.
Yeah, I was rolling. I don't know what you like. Anybody listening's ism is. I mean, we're not talking specifically me, but fuck. Why did that change? Why did it, what, like, you know? But again, we've talked about the Kaboom cereal. That's back into like the late '80s or whatever it came out. And
If I see it, I'll pick it up. I'll pick up a box. Twinkies, little box, tiny Twinkies,
tiny Twinkies.
cereal. Yeah,
Oh.
but it's tiny Twinkies. It's a box. Yeah.
Well, no,
I thought about buying it for the show, but I was like,
tiny Twinkies.
you know,
yeah.
we don't need
Yeah.
eat that sick.
Kaboom was just like Fruit Loops that was just super red dye number 5 and purple all over the place. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
was more dye than it was fiber.
Like that red velvet cake that makes you think.
Oh, yeah.
You take a shit the next day,
Yeah,
and
you're
you're
like, why am I bleeding? Oh, okay. I'm now sober, and I'm pooping out.
Did I
with
fall
that.
down last night or
Yeah, it is. Yep, I've been there. It was an interesting.
Oh, it's already a cake.
Yeah, I had that cake, and that's like, if anybody,
You get that quick cold sweat, you know.
if anybody brings in a cake, yeah, if anybody brings in a cake that has blue frosting on it, I crack up instantly. I crack like it just. I get the
Like
giggles.
black licorice, green poop.
Well, no, because with blue frosting, everybody gets either blue lips, teeth, or gums. If you eat that cake, one of those 3 goes just blue.
Berserker.
Some people have resistant to their teeth, but their lips, like it's every fucking time. And it got to be a thing at work. Somebody always ordered a cake or went and got a cake.
Blue lips. That's like
that
that's like
had
a
blue
sexy
frosting in
Avatar
it.
look, you know. That's
Yeah,
cool, man.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. If you're
pretty
in the heat
sweet.
of the moment, blue lips in your hair, I'm sure it's whatever. But watching people eat this, it's like after a long night of watching people drink red wine and they get the wino lips and teeth, like they
Oh, like Oliver Twist.
yeah, they're just the decayed. I'm not. I brush my teeth.
We have hot water and no
Brush, yeah.
That's why
But
we
it's-
eat soup. Enamels do so. Sorry.
I don't know. It was fun to watch.
It's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the blue lips are sexy.
Yeah, just
And seriously, the best.
no, with colleagues.
Kissable breath. You can't go wrong with watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
I don't know
shit you
when
not.
the director of your company walks
A
in.
little syrupy, but you can get around.
When the director of your company walks in, and he's 6'7", and I'm 6'3", so we don't see eye to eye. But he doesn't see eye to eye with anybody.
Oh, come on, that fucking hurt. Don't do that.
But he's you know, and he walks in, he's like, "Oh, cake," and goes, and then you're trying to have a conversation with the director of your company, and he's straight up got blue mouth. Now I know better. I don't touch the blue cake. If it's got blue, nope, I'm good.
What did you go down on a Smurf?
Yeah, that's exactly like I look around at it and everybody's talking to everybody and it's just like, is nobody recognizing the fact that everybody's face and mouth is teeth and is blue? Like I can't. Yeah, no.
Not a single one of you
Yeah,
was going to tell
yeah,
any of
no.
you have a booger hanging out of your face.
yeah,
None of you were actual
'cause
friends. That's what that was.
I showed up late to my old manager's retirement party because
Nobody
I was on a
trusted
call, and they had bought like this giant fucking sheet cake, and he was a big Buffalo Bills fan. So like it was
That had to be planned.
so blue.
That had to be a prank. That had
But
to be, because I'm going to do that now.
yeah. See, you want to fuck with
That's how
people
I know
like
that.
anything with blue
You have to
frosting.
hear that one time. Who wants Hulk lips or Buffalo Bill lips?
But I walked in late, and everybody's standing there, already have eaten their cake, talking, and I had to kind of compose myself, and I'm like everybody's just fucking blue, and just, nobody's acknowledging. And they're like, "You want some cake?" I'm like, "Oh no, I had just had a huge lunch. I'm good." No, I think they had some like coffee thing, so I grabbed some coffee and I sat and just kind of chilled and laughed my ass off for the rest of the the party, which was only probably like a half hour long. in-work retirement party thing. Yep. But should I put the beach music back on because you got to pee?
Also.
Don't pee while blowing your nose, though. That would suck for you.
Sorry about your wall.
But I'd laugh probably as much as somebody eating blue cake or blue frosting on cake and having. Yeah, why? Why does blue even exist?
Because it's.
No. Well, blue frosting. I guess I should be more specific. My bad. Yeah, colors. That's how your primary colors work. My son even knows that, but no, that was not the context of the blue frosting. Yeah, it's like, blue dye number, I don't know what, 2, 3? I don't know if the higher the number is, the higher the intensity of it. I don't know how that works. Like red dye number 5, I think, is the the one to stay away from. The goat loved blue frosting. I'm happy for that goat.
Goats love stuff like that.
Or is she
really fun? They're like dogs.
I don't know. She's
very cool.
She said that the goat, like she's referring to one in particular. The horse looked ridiculous.
Well, yeah, the greatest of all time. Yeah, there's only one.
Just
the goat.
The goat. I didn't.
I don't know. Sorry,
I only know.
It's kind of my job sometimes.
The only the goat I know of is a term. I believe it is showing your balls of some manner to someone. The goat.
Oh,
From what? Waiting.
Yeah,
That's all I know of. The goat.
There's the brain.
Yeah.
Oh God,
yeah,
I just
yeah. The brain, the bat, then the goat. Oh, the goat. I think is from the behind.
Yes.
Yeah, from the behind. Yeah, the bat is where you just spread the scrot.
Yeah, you got to do.
That's the bat.
The goat is a lot of.
Yeah. That's all.
That's
all,
Buffalo Bill.
That's
stuff
all
right
hands
there.
on deck.
You got to do
You got
the Buffalo Bill talkie. And then down though too. And then you got to have the thigh muscles for it, too.
Stop, Carla. You have a goat?
I hope she has a goat. That would be cool. I want to meet your goat.
That's the ants got into frosting. What the fuck? How to scroll.
Goats are mischievous.
Hey guys.
I lived out in Westerlo when I was a kid.
Lori Love is here, but and she snowed in. Yeah, you're in Keys. We dug out. We're men out here in the
Speak for yourself,
the city.
dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much snow Syracuse got hit.
Man, giant.
They probably got hit more than we did, but
I'm not tough.
we did get. But like, wait, Carlisle, you really have a goat? I gotta know. Actually, my wife has got to know, because if you have a goat, then you had a goat growing up that loved it. Got it. Damn it. Because if I could get my wife with a goat, she'd be happy. Mm-hmm.
Getting her a goat?
Yep. she wants a goat, but I'm like, no, you're not getting a goat. So anybody that has a goat is
pygmy goat.
the fucking. I'm moving into the suburbs.
Oh.
Going from the city to the suburbs, where you also cannot have a goat.
Why not? They can be a therapy goat. They have pygmy goats. Dude, they're tiny. They're so fucking cute.
Like full-grown pygmy goats, like baby goats are adorable. I'll get that's where my wife really like.
They're tiny goats. So when they're babies, they're probably super ultra cute.
So it's like they're comparable to a pony. Little dog.
Her.
Oh wow, that's super
Pygmy
tiny.
goats. They're tiny.
Huh.
So you can get one of those, and they're soft too. They will climb on your car. It will look like your car got hit by hail probably by the end of the first day.
I'm waiting for you to throw out the the soft hooved term.
Oh yes, like an ibex.
Yeah, there you go. Didn't want to ruin it for you.
I was going to ask him too if he was. I was just going to say Hatshepsut, just to see if he knew what she was. She before Aphrodite, she was an Egyptian queen.
Yeah,
It's such a weird name. He'd probably Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut. He'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, the queen of Egypt." Fuck.
But Lord, how much snow did Syracuse get hit with? Still being snowed in 2 days after the storm. Or did you get more?
Wasn't it last week?
Monday.
Yeah, right.
But late Monday, so it was kind of more Tuesday.
Yeah, so like last week.
Yeah, of course. Like,
let's do the time warp again.
My neighbor felt bad for me because I was out there hand shoveling because all of my snow blowers have died, and I'm trying to. I was really
COVID?
hoping. No, no, it was-
They died from flu,
they worked for
leukemia.
years, and I Frankensteined them, and I was damned to buy a snowblower before we moved because I didn't want to have to move it to the new house.
And you don't have one right now? Like,
I
you don't
don't-
have one in
no.
the garage with a
No.
horizontal shaft?
No, there's nothing. No,
Shit, because I'm looking for a horizontal shaft engine,
Sorry.
5 to 8 horsepower.
I got nothing.
Shit.
I only had the.
Do you have pulleys or anything like that?
I got nothing, man.
Damn.
Nothing. I had the two
It's
two
now
paddle
snowblower
ones.
talk.
Yeah, I had the
Mike and Joseph.
Yeah, the two paddle ones that I got from you.
Mhm.
So you had those two,
Right.
and then I had the identical one. So for 3 years, I Frankensteined them. So something would break, I'd grab part off the other one, and just kept going and going.
Mhm.
And then it was finally
No disassemble.
Yeah, Johnny Five
No,
got
disassemble.
fucking Frankenstein. It was dope. And then the third time that the rope snapped, starting it, when we got like 20 inches, was at like 5 a.m. the loudest I've ever screamed "motherfucker" in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 5 a.m. Like I got it going, and then I just didn't let it warm up enough because I needed to get
The
it
neighbors
done.
are like, when did Freddie Mercury move in?
Motherfucker! No, it wasn't that pathetic or poetic. It sounded. Mine was pathetic. But yeah, it started, and then I started going, and it stalled, and then I went and pulled it that last time, and it actually started. But then it broke off in my hand.
But it stayed running?
It stayed running for, I don't know, 10 more seconds. Like it still wasn't gonna do what it needed to do.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
you got it. You got to let that out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I needed 5 different octaves in me
Motherfucker!
I'll work on that for next week. Like 5 different octaves of me overlaid, trying to recreate Bohemian Rhapsody. He's just a poor boy with a motherfucker. Yep.
This motherfucker
To me. Yeah, no. So you've been writing love songs. My guys are all wondering about who they are. About mystery, huh?
Mysteries.
Don't turn into Taylor Swift, because then it just becomes
Matlock.
obvious.
Is it like Matlock and Mystery?
Taylor Swift,
Who could it have
murder
been?
mystery?
Just go to the post office
What's-
and ask, because there's 8 people that live here.
Yeah, what ex-boyfriend is she writing about in this song? Figure it out. Dun dun dun.
Oh, I'd love to date Taylor Swift. I'd beat her right to it. You're gonna write a song about me. Oh, you're gonna write a song about me.
Can I help you?
You're
Can I help you?
you're gonna heckle me. All right. No, she would hate dating me because I wouldn't give her shit. She'd be like, "You don't really have a temper." Like, no, I mean, if you screw with me, I'll just walk in the other room or leave or something. I'm not going to react to this. I'm not going to. I would just be like, "Well, when you feel better, I'll be back." You know?
I'm here for you, but I'm not taking your shit, so I'm leaving.
Right, like, you know.
For now. I'm leaving in the other room.
Yeah, we got our little boundaries and stuff. So yeah, she would hate dating me because I would, you know, I'd be like, listen, I don't care that I'm stuck. I mean, oh, where are you gonna? She lives in like Martha's Vineyard, right? Oh, what a horrible place to be stuck. Mm-hmm. I would go right to
jellyfish in the world.
Oaks Bluffs and just be like, I'm a tourist. I'm not dating Taylor Swift at all.
Maybe she just.
And I just know.
Maybe
what that
she
is.
just likes jellyfish.
I just jump off the Jaws Bridge like 15 times. That's fun if you ever do that, Martha's Vineyard.
I've jumped off a bridge. Not that one, but I've jumped off
It's
a
not
bridge.
very high. It's like 25 feet or something above the water.
Yeah, whatever
Pretty
the
good.
one
It's
over near
pretty decent.
Knowles. There's the
The one over the river?
yeah.
You out of your fucking mind?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This one is like, it's like 50 feet. It's
Oh,
the Jaws
yeah.
Bridge because it's where they filmed like, this is the movie.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Go to bed.
We did it a lot, and then there was you'd go to the railroad tracks, and
The
you
one with the boards missing?
probably now. I mean, this was 30, 20
yeah,
years
I
ago.
know the bridge. You guys jumped off that fucking...
Well, I jumped off where the railroad tracks were. Other motherfuckers climbed up to the top, and that guy hurt his face a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, you break stuff.
And he rode his motorcycle, and he hit face first. He didn't go unconscious, but his face was extremely swollen by the time he made his way back up. and still had to put his motorcycle helmet back on, and he was not happy about it.
Yeah.
Not happy about it.
Oop.
You could see it in his eyes. That's like,
You could see in his eye, the one that wasn't swollen
still
shut
completely
yet.
swollen. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was. But no,
She would hate me. She would just be like, what's your new song about? Being fucking bored. This guy gives me nothing. He's just, I'm happy all the time. What the fuck is this bullshit?
I don't know how to do with happiness. Fuck. I need the drama.
I'm like, I need space. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. The people. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it over? Or are we just like.
No, not over. Just, I
You
need
need an
space.
hour.
Okay.
You need an hour or two.
Yeah, I'm going to go do this for a while. All right, go to the studio. I'm going to be there for like 6 weeks. All right, cool.
Okay, bye.
I don't want to get in the way of your fucking. No way.
I'll be here.
Don't tell me how to write a punchline. I'm not going to tell you how to sing fucking song.
Yeah.
We got our own things and mutual respect. And yeah, drama. She likes that. And
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no.
I mean, maybe I could do it. Maybe I could like fake it, like role playing, like some kinky.
Yeah, but
shit.
you don't want your drama.
but it's not sincere.
But you don't want your drama on TMZ, and that's where it's going to end up.
Well,
You're Taylor
We
Swift.
got to sell tickets, man. We got to put asses in the seats.
if that's a known goal,
we got to
whatever.
move these units, bro. We got
Move the
merch.
units.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking tips from the Kardashians. Taylor Swift and Joseph Green.
Are you kidding me? If you
Reality
saw
show.
me on TMZ, I'd probably hear it from you first.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't even know it.
No,
You'd be
you
like, hey,
wouldn't know
guess
it at all.
what? And I'd be like, no shit,
Oh, yeah,
I'm dead?
Yeah, yeah. You'd have the screenshot completely with time and date and when it was released.
I'd be like, this is great. I made it.
I'm someone, but I'm dead.
Yeah. You're Taylor Swift's ex as of noon. Really? It's
Yeah.
only 10 o'clock. I didn't even know that.
That's fantastic. Yeah,
Thanks, Mike.
I didn't get that memo yet. It's on the way. All right, at least I know.
TMZ knew before I did. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. TMZ wouldn't report it unless it was true. So even if you didn't get the memo, you knew it was over if you saw it on TMZ.
That's right.
That's the way that-
I think they've been sued once.
Yeah, they don't post shit until like I don't care where I see an article from about something weird,
Yeah, they've
gossip
been sued, like,
celebrity wise.
one time.
Yeah, if I
Which is
see it on TMZ,
remarkable.
if I see it on TMZ, it's fact. It's weird that's the weird celebrity Snopes. If that's what we're calling it.
They don't mistake often.
Yeah. no.
Once I think.
Yeah. What Jefferson sent us the shit that Dustin Diamond died, and I went right to TMZ. I'm like, yeah, I heard some horrible things.
They might not say it first, but they're definitely the most
right.
accurate.
Yeah, they may not say it first, but they are.
There's a reason why they've been sued only once.
Yeah.
And they're like the Internet Inquirer.
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah, that's
And
the
people
equivalent.
seem to enjoy it too, like TMZ. Like I said, if they came to me, I'd be like, really? I'm a lawyer. They want to talk to me? That guy? I mean, sure, why
Yeah,
not?
no, there's been some amazing things
But
I see in TMZ.
my voice goes up a few octaves. I'm like, really?
Me too. It's kind of like
But I really don't give a
Men in
shit.
Black. You know, it's the gossip magazines and tabloid shit. That there's actually a little bit truth in there, where TMZ is, you know, that's the actual truth, and it's fucking crazy. You can, so it's like going from you take something for a grain of salt, but there's something in there that's truthful, and then TMZ is just it's legit. It's kind of weird to separate the two, because when you go to the supermarket and you're in the aisle and you see JFK is still alive somewhere and he's chilling with Elvis, and you're like, huh, okay, that may not be truthful, but the little article below it about Betty White turning 99, how old is she?
Yep.
Yeah, and some weird shit in there, and somebody will throw some commentary, and you're like, okay, that's true, but this article way up there, about the space aliens,
The Jewish space lasers.
Exactly. There may be some truth.
You can't see them because they're invisible.
Maybe that's where Miss Green saw them.
Makes it sound like my mother.
Can't change her name.
Yes, you can.
Well, that's her name, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That politician, what do you want to call her? That whacked
Marjorie
up politician.
Green, whatever. Yeah, she's interesting. She's definitely got
Lunch
an interesting-
again.
Very
Bruce,
interesting.
Joseph and I.
Very interesting perspective on things. I think.
No, Joseph is not married. No, did you not see the ring on his finger? 99 TMZ. I mean, we're missing so much.
Well, I don't wear a ring on my finger because I'm an aircraft mechanic as well as being an aviator, and you don't want to get your ring caught in some of the parts that can turn and things like that, and pop a finger off
Very
at the
true.
joint.
Very true.
So I don't always wear it, ever, because I'm not married.
Very true.
But what happened here?
See, I don't even have my wedding ring on. Look at that. But I can, bang, there it is. Now it's only off because I actually hate typing with my ring on. It's annoying. I hate typing, and I end up having to type all day at work. So it usually comes off and it sits on my keyboard for the rest of the day. But me also in computers, but I am the geek, so I got the wedding ring that is also non-ferrous. It's tungsten.
I know what that means.
Yeah, it's tungsten carbide.
Yes. Non-ferrous metal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew my hands would be in electronics at some point. Now having a ring
I like
on.
the stripes on the side of it. It looks like
Yeah.
a Pontiac Grand Am.
Uh-huh. That was in remembrance of my 1985 puke green Pontiac Grand Am.
No.
Yeah, no, of course not.
that was Pete Gavin.
Of course not.
Fucker.
I did have a puke green 1985 Grand Am.
Yes, that's how you know the
Yeah, it had these weird shit in the
Euro trash. I called it the side moldings on the, doors.
the side molding, and then the dash to match where the speedometer wasn't like an arc. It was a flat line, and then it went up like a 45. But the needle still only did the normal thing, but you could only see it in this certain area, so it made it look cool. Yeah, the Pontiac Grand Am. Now, the coolest car I ever owned was a 1988 Mercury Cougar.
I had a bunch.
No, that had digital dashboard.
The 88 Mercury Cougars. Nice.
Yeah, that was
4-cylinder, 3.8.
I had the 6-cylinder.
The 3.8. There.
Yeah. Yep.
That was a little get up and go.
Yeah, no, it
torquey
was.
motor.
It was.
Car talk.
I got the car for $400 because it had a knock in the engine, or up in the heads.
Mm-hmm. That's
like,
where it comes from.
So I'm like, it can go at any time. You want $1,000 for it? I'm gonna go get cash. I'll be back, and if your offer, or if my offer meets your expectations, we can do business. So I went and got $400, and came back with $400 cash and bought that car.
Valve adjustment. You just
I just put a lot of oil in it and just let it go.
a lot of oil in it.
Yeah, just kept the oil a little high. Yeah, just because it was definitely leaking.
Oh, right. Okay, so you
It
did,
wasn't.
yeah. Okay.
The biggest problem
It was a precautionary fill.
Yeah, it was the transmission. There's something when you shift it. There's a linkage that goes right to the side of the transmission.
Yeah,
that
it's actually called a transmission linkage.
It would get froze up. So I'd get on the throughway and would be stuck in like first or second gear, trying to get up to 55 or 65 miles an hour, and the engine just whang. And then sometimes I'd literally Fonzie it with my foot, like I'd just stomp on the floor bed, and it would click in. And I'm like, well, that's fucking weird, because I only did it the first time out of the frustration, just anger, and it Fonzied it, and it started, and third, fourth, and then gear, and fucking took off. So then I started looking for a mechanical explanation for my mysterious stomping. Like there had to be something. And then I saw this linkage, and so if it would get stuck, I knew just to get out of the car, and literally I'd have to go and tap it. And that it would work fine for another 2-3 days.
That's actually one of those cars you have when you're young.
Yeah, no, I knew enough about engines and stuff to.
Yeah, but that's one of those things. Like
I was like,
Volkswagen Rabbit.
This was easy.
Mm-hmm.
This was easy. So whenever I would do it, I would just spray the fuck out of it with whatever lubricant, WD-40, or just to free up whatever, because it just get dirt,
jellyfish jizz.
Yeah, whatever
you got lying around. Squid snot.
Yes, Bunny is here. She is finally settled down right as we're ending the show.
Finally settled down. She's been
I know, she's been nothing.
This show knocks her out. She's like dreaming. She's like,
well, everybody,
dreaming about them thick women in Hawaii.
Just want to let you know,
I like them thick, bro. She's like, I like them thick.
Lori Love is single, wild, and free, and cannot be tamed or domesticated. Don't forget it. know what all that means. So if you can tame it,
God, I feel like a villain right now.
I don't know. It's
Wonderful.
weird. It's weird just
No,
reciting
I'm
all that.
stroking this little white
Yeah,
dog.
well, I'm gonna put your
Yeah.
pinky up.
I don't think your offer is acceptable. First of all, it's in francs.
You are too domesticated.
I don't want
I
to.
don't appreciate it.
I have no use for your paper currency. I prefer more portable forms of wealth.
Well, thank you for all.
That is cold.
Thank you for all. Thank you all for tuning in. I corrected myself there. It's fine.
It's fun. I just almost choked on my own thought.
This may be the last show in this
Sub
studio.
penthouse
Studio.
East 57th Street in New York City. It's very nice to be so humble about things and keep a positive
Yeah.
perspective on things. Like, oh my God, today was so bad.
Today was a motherfucker. You have no idea, people. I didn't even get into half of personal life.
Remember that day the ocean almost kills you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a flat tire ain't so bad,
Yep.
is it?
Yep. I think my kid's gonna poop a bowling ball tonight.
I can just see you. I can just see you putting it on like a lathe, and putting holes in it, and
Rounding it out, so it's actually. No, it's got a little lump on this side. We got to make this perfectly round. Put the 3 holes in it. My boy's shit ball.
yeah, but it's gonna be like lacquered. Like remember? Like,
Oh yeah,
what was
it'll
it,
be
like,
super shiny. You can
Kingpin with the rose when he had the rose ball. again? Yeah, it'll be the poop ball.
The poop ball. Yeah.
Oh.
You can shine a turd. Damn right, they proved it. I'm 3D. Jefferson, hope you're well. Joseph Green, have fun with your cat shows.
The day before New Year's Eve. Maybe it is on New Year's Eve,
We don't know anymore.
2020. If you have a time machine, go back and watch the Orange Street Cat Show. If you don't have a time machine, donate to Orange Street Cats because they need your help. They're fucking cats. They can't work. They can't get a job. Some fucking jerk made a decision and now they need a home and food and stuff because some asshole human douche. Oh, sorry. I get a little upset. Fucking carbon-based drag bipeds.
Call out Carrie.
Save the cats.
Dave Canyon.
Don't punish them because your
Throw
neighbor's
names
a
out
dick.
there. We'll see you next week right here. Maybe. On
And
Pike
don't
Street.
forget to give the dogs too
Yeah, they need love.
and stuff like that. And everybody, everything. It's okay.
Buddy
We're all
looks,
gonna
Buddy
be
looks
fine.
so pathetic.
But start with the Orange Street Cats. Don't be a chump.